everybody, my name is Qboi, and today for this episode, I'm going to try something a little bit different from just gaming, awesome gaming. So basically, what we're doing today is exploring my family's farm. Basically, 5 generations ago, my great-great-grandmother bought a whole ton of land, and now it's been passed 5 generations down. This is my family's pond, my mom and my dad's pond. You see, everyone here, all my family shares all this land together, and my parents own some of it. So this is my mom and dad's pond. There's a lot of people buried. There's a lot of dead people buried in here, so that's fun. By the way, my dog is here. His name is Ozzy. He's a good boy. And my other dog, Ogie, is here. You've seen him in an earlier video. Okay, so now we're gonna head down from the pond. There should be a lot of frogs in here. Can we hear one splash? Yep. You see him? Or maybe you heard him? Yeah. So now we are going to go down to my family's cabin. This is my mom and dad's cabin. There are 14 cabins on this property, on all the property here. There's 14. This is only one of them. I think I hear a baby deer. Come on, Ozzy. Come on, Ogie. Over the bridge. Oh my gosh! They just jumped for it. Ogie is so old. How did he even do that? So this right here is my family's cabin, my mom and dad's cabin. It is very old. It's something like 90 years old. And yes, we have a mailbox here. There's some demon-looking centipedes here around here somewhere. And yeah, this cabin used to be a cattle barn. My great-grandfather built this as a cattle barn, and then my grandmother and grandfather constructed it into a house or cabin. Okay, this is one of the 14 cabins. Now we are going to walk along to my grandparents' cabin. Now my grandparents are on a different side of the family. They're on my mom's side. My dad's side of the family is the one who the people who own all this land. And this is their cabin up here. It's a bit of a newer cabin. And yeah, they're sleeping right now, and their dog Rita's up there. We have a log pile here, some bamboo here. Yes, we are not in China. There's the back of the cabin. And yeah, some stumps, some trees, a bird bath over here. Let's see if we can go through the bamboo. Oh no, I'm not gonna do this with my fancy camera on my head. And yeah, so back behind my grandparents' cabin, there's a tree log that I like to hike up. So down from my cabin, there is a big long road that goes up to that hill up there. And that hill up there has a bunch of other cabins. So I recently discovered a way to get up there easily by climbing this log. So you see here, we have to go over this tiny hill and up this tiny hill. And here is the log. Let's see if we can climb it today. My dad's with me, by the way. I saw a snake up here earlier this week. There's lots of poison ivy up here. Come on, get to the end of the log. Oh gosh, oh my god. Oh, come on. How do I always get my bounce back to normal up here? Yes, I got to the end of the log. Okay, now we're gonna go up here. And I call all this land a farm just because, I don't know why, but there actually is a whole farm up here. You can see there's horses, there's pigs, and there's chickens. Up here is another one of the 14 cabins, a newer one. Our family doesn't own this cabin. Our family's friend owns it, and they have kids that I sometimes play with. And here is the farm, or the barn. Just gotta climb over this fence. When you're my age, it's very easy to climb over these fences. And yep, I can smell the pigs. We are up on the hill now. I told you how easy it is to get up there now. Here are the piggies. And you won't be able to even hear the chickens. Yep, you hear the chickens. There's the horses. I named these pigs Qboi and William. Qboi is the one with the curly tail. This one, have my hands on. Hi, Qboi. And William is the one over there laying down. I've rode these pigs before. In here, can't go in here right now, but if you can see through the window, there is a chicken there. There's lots of chickens. There's 3 out of the 22 of them that we've named. Cinnamon, Flash, and Babe. And they're in there. See, can we see them in there? If the camera's right, you can probably see them. Yep. Now, up here, oh gosh, why is there a truck here? What's happening? Climb this fence. Yep. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that truck and come on in. This is the actual barn with the horses. I met some of these horses when I was 5, so some of them aren't named very good. Basically, this one here that I'm petting is Brownie 2. What happened to the Brownie first Brownie you asked? He's just over there in that field. But this is Brownie 2. And over here, hello, this blonde horse here is Quill. This horse right here with the white nose is the first horse I met. I named him Whitey. I met him when I was 5. And that horse on that back wall is the oldest one, Whitey 2. Here is Snowball the horse. Hello, Snowball. Here is Icy the horse. Hi, Icy. And that brown and white one is Brownie. And this one with the fly mask, that's dark brown, that is Flame. Those are the horses. Looks like none of them are in the field right now. Okay, so up from the barn over there, there's a little cottage shack right there to rent out. And up here is our pool. Yes, we have a pool here. In such a remote area, you would think that we wouldn't have a pool, but we do. Okay. Just gonna walk up to the pool. There's a hammer there. Open up this gate. Whee! Oh, that was fun. It really is a cold pool. Oh gosh, that pool was cold. They just filtered some new water in, so it's supposed to be warmer, but oh gosh, no, it was way colder. Over here is another cabin. This is, I think, the second oldest and the biggest cabin. There's an apple tree back there and a bunch of crops. There's a doghouse too, and some sheds. And over here is what I like to call the creepy shed. Behind this tree here. It's the creepy shed because it is downright creepy. It's crazy. I wonder how old this thing is. This swing is very high up and like unbalanced. It's unbalanced too. Down there, that fence down there, are the goat fields. No goats are there anymore. And is that a groundhog I see? Can you guys see? Did you guys see that? That was a groundhog. Oh. Okay, so should we peek inside the creepy the creepy shed? Let's go. Oh gosh, this place is gonna give me nightmares. Yep, stay out of there. Oh gosh, did you hear it squeak? That was horrific. Okay. Up here is another cabin. We'll get out of this tree's view so you guys can see. There it is up there. There's a bunch of cars there. There were more cars here than there were yesterday, by like double the amount. How many people are even there? Okay, here's another cabin. This one isn't so much a cabin as it is a garage, but there is actually someone staying in it right now. You can see it there. I'll get out of the view tree. There it is. And another cabin that's kind of part of it. You see a same color scheme, these two. And the one in the back even has the same color scheme. This is, I think, like the third oldest cabin. I just thought we should get a close-up of these cabins, because we didn't really get a close-up last time. It was basically far away. See this one? Yep. And the hammock. Here's the garage. And now a close-up of this cabin down here. Okay, just walking down here. There's some stuff going on over there. Gosh, there's a lot more cars. And here it is. There's a hammock up there too. I've swung in that hammock before. Okay, now over here, there's a bunch of fields here. All my family owns all these fields too. You can see that the horses are in the fields. Yeah, there's a few more cabins down there. We'll get to that later. Okay, now, besides the massive amount of trees that there are here, there's another cabin here. You're probably wondering, Qboi, how many cabins are there? Well, I'll give you that answer. 14. Yeah, there's a lot of them. This is a pretty big space that our family owns. And there's room for a lot of cabins. And there's room for more. Okay, this cabin here, I don't think anyone is staying in it right now. Do you see that? Guys, do you see that deer over there? Yeah, deer are all around this place. They're always here. Wow. Okay, so back to this cabin. I like to call it the beige cabin because that's the color scheme of it. And no one's staying in it right now. You guys see this view? That's a different state over there. All those mountains are a different state. These are big mountains. Okay, besides the amazing view and the deer, there is yet another cabin over here. Don't think anyone's staying in this one either. Okay, right here is another cabin. This is a green cabin. That's what I call it. And is that a wooden chair? Well, that's neat. No one is staying in the green cabin either. This one has a beautiful back deck. Beautiful. There's the groundhog. Okay, well that was neat. This is a beautiful back deck. See this? And it also has a fallen down hammock. I've swung on this. Me and my other cousins were probably the cause of this falling down, so we don't talk about that. Okay, now over here, I thought I saw an animal in the distance. Over here, there's this weird thing here that holds canoes, I guess. I don't know what that is. There's like a little playground here. Yeah, this is the playground you would see in horror movies, probably. And the fact that it's almost nighttime is making this effect way scarier. There's a shed there. And up here, this cabin right next to the woods, I call it the barrel cabin. It just reminds me of a barrel. Does it remind you guys of the barrel? Take a close look. Okay, now take a close look. Okay. Type in the comments below if it reminds you guys of a barrel. And I don't know why, but comments are turned off. So yeah. There's a motorcyclist there. I don't know if he's related to us or not.
He is.
Oh, okay.
It's one of Will's kids.
Okay. So yeah, aside from the barrel cabin, there is a cabin all the way out in those woods. And there actually is someone staying in it right now. Chipmunk! That's not a chipmunk, that's a vole! Whoa! Salmon mailbox. Okay, besides from the salmon mailbox... Okay, let's now go over to the cabin in the woods. Bye, Mr. Salmon Mailbox. It's a long, windy dirt and gravel road down here to the cabin in the woods. Here's the cabin. So one of the really old ones. This is the upstairs of the cabin. It's horrifying up here. No one's been up here in a long time, apparently. Gosh, look at that. This is a place of nightmares, this is. So, this right here is the oldest out of the 14 cabins. Guess how old it is? 200 years. This cabin is very old. They added a new part in. And so this cabin used to belong to someone in our family, but they had to sell it. So it doesn't belong to anyone in our family right now. All the way down there, down this road, if you can see it, there's a like teal-looking roof. That's my grandparents' cabin, all the way down there. Okay. The people that bought this cabin live here. There's a bunch of trees, and it's kind of hidden. They have 2 dogs too. Okay, so. Now, over on this road, there's a road. We have this little like curve thing here. And we have a bunch of big fields over there. I'll get to a better point of view so you might be able to see it. Look at that. All these fields are in our family too. They're owned by our family. Okay, so now. There's a pond all the way down there. over here is actually the road up to all the cabins up on the hill. So, there's another cabin over here. It's semi-old. I'm not sure how old it is. Okay. There's a wheat field there. Okay, now, over here is another cabin. There's a doggy that I hear. This cabin actually has tennis courts. No one's played there for a long time on the tennis courts. This cabin actually owns that pond down there. This cabin used to be on our family, but then that person died, and another person in our family bought it, but they're like a very distant cousin. You can see it right here. There it is. Okay, so now, up there is all the cabins on the hill, if you can see them. Now, back down the street. Okay, this is another cabin. This is the second other cabin out in the woods. Looks like someone's staying here right now. This one, like, I don't think even really has running water. Well, no, it does, because there is a outdoor shower there. It's an old one, too. The inside's like always been locked. I've never went in there. So basically where we are, down that road down there that you can see is the road of my cabin. There's a road right beside my cabin. Down there is the road. And yeah. Right over there, over that hill is all the cabins up on the hill. So it's kind of up on the hill.